Hello, welcome back. I hope everyone's doing well today and enjoying your week and the weeks to come. So I want to thank you for subscribing, for joining, and for sharing my channel. I do appreciate it. And any comments that you want to make, I appreciate that too. And again, I'll remind you, if you have any questions, you need any guidance, any clarity, you can email me, and my email address is below the video. So today it's What's Coming by the Galactic Federation of Light. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know that most of my messages come in poetic form. And I always start out with a poem that leads me to my video. So it's what's to come. No matter how it seems, no matter how it appears, what's on the horizon is becoming crystal clear. Earth is rising. Keep your light coming. That's what you are here to do. Collectively, we will raise our planet on high, bringing her out of her depths of darkness to love unconditional, where all will get along, as we will have cleared our way by ridding all the evil each and every day. We have soared above the mundane, remembered whence we came, walking in our truth, leaving behind the insane. Knowing all that's been forgotten, remembering the true you. Take your focus away from those who do not see. They have their own journey, just let them be. Visualize your outcome, what you want to see. Create it for yourself. Leave your past on the shelf, waving it all goodbye as we ascend to higher frequency earth, living on our promised land high in the skies. Be diligent with your light work, spreading love to you, sprinkling light and love energy all over this planet too. Time to rejoice is near as we live in a world with no fear. Get ready, come one, come all, our destiny soon to be here. And the photo, I wish I could share it with you. I don't think you could, or maybe you can see it. See, you've got parts of the earth that are floating. You have the water, the stairs, the flowers, the beauty. It's however you want it to be. The planet is an illusion. You should know this by now. So ignore all that's around you. Keep your focus high. Shut out the drama, the noise, and the lies. As when you tap into your heart, you know your truth is inside. Ask yourself your name. See how that feels. Then ask yourself if this is true. You will then know what to do. Get used to going inside. Practice this every day until it becomes a habit, part of your routine each day. Once you get into this routine, you release all that makes you scream. I know you can relate as you see others' fate, noticing how they do not relate to your truth you share. They live in so much fear, they do not want to believe that anyone would purposely harm them or me. They cover themselves with a blanket, don't even trust themselves. They continue to believe some outside force will save them, not realizing they are here to save themselves. Put your blinders on, live your fantasy. Continue to dream your dream. One day, everyone will see. But until then, stay focused on self and believe all is happening in divine timing. Remember to stay in the present moment. It's the only way to stay sane, because when you start to think of the future, you too will go insane. I did. About 3 or 4 days ago, I lost it. I started thinking about the future and how this is never going to happen and it's always going to be evil and bad. I can't even begin to tell you how depressed I was. So I had to dig myself back out again. And seriously, completely forgot to not think about it. The only way I survive is staying away from all these channels, videos, and opinions and dates. Dates create expectations, and when they do not come through, all it does is make you feel sad and blue. Otherwise, I go down the lowest depths of hate. It's like there are two places to be, one in heaven or one in misery. When you leave planet Earth, you go back to where you came. You release all the insanity and become your true self again. Death is not the end, like still so many believe. You've been trained to fear, to cry, instead of rejoicing and being happy for all those that died. As they release their sick bodies and become pure love again, it's the feeling of loss, which is not true. You will see them again and again. Because I want to remind you, life never ends. What do you fear? Why do you fear? Subliminal messages have been fed to all of you. Once you realize this is a ploy, you can easily release all that noise. People say that's your belief. I don't see it that way. Because they believe Earth is all there is. They continue to live their ways, but they are not happy. They are not free. They stand at attention and follow evil's lead. They try to go back to the way it was before, feeling this will all blow away one day. Trying to continue with partying and drinking and sports too. Eating out, random sex, it's all they do. Ignoring their hearts, blaming others too. Instead of opening their eyes, finding their truth is inside. Once again, I will remind you, you chose your family, your sister and brother too. Your life, your love, your outcomes too. The day you stay, the day you leave is pre-planned. There is nothing you can do to change your outcome, so you follow your heart. It leads the way for you to learn, then grow, then go on your way. Earth is only a place to grow, to leave, to know. The difference is ascension. First time ever it's been planned for years and years. It's finally at the place where we are finally near. The major change. Am I being clear? I just want to tell you that instead of having funerals, we should have a party. Can you imagine if someone is 80, 90 years old and suffering in pain, and you all feel so bad when they leave the planet, which makes no sense to me? You should rejoice because they leave the planet, they get healed, they become younger, and they're free and happy. because that's our home. Earth is not your home. Everything on this planet is a lie, but we know that. We know it's coming, and we know what our mission is, to spread the light and spread the love over this planet. And only again help those who ask and ignore all the rest. Even if it's your family, it does not matter. We have been set up to live in fear, to live in ego, to live in control, to fear dying, that it's the end, that you're going to be judged, that everything is evil. As those people party and steal all your money. I mean, that's just how it is. So you ignore it. You put your blinders on. Stay away and realize that most of the people who channel are not speaking 100% truth. You have to start learning how to know what is true and what isn't, and how to be in touch only with your feelings, not with your mind, not with that. And remind you, stay away from products, stay away from bottled water. You know what I do? I buy bottled water and I empty it and then fill it up with Brita water. And one thing I noticed years and years and years ago, like back, gosh, in the 70s, I joined Weight Watchers. And you know, there's certain foods that you just get used to, and you eat them and your body is so adjusted to it. And I'll never forget, like, I used to eat Skippy peanut butter, and to me it tasted like peanut butter. I mean, it was good, right? And then after joining Weight Watchers and realizing how bad sugar is and all this food that we've been geared to eat, and they make it so easy and so cheap because it harms your health. But in any case, after about a month, my body readjusted to not having so much sugar. And so I tasted a teaspoon of Jiffy peanut butter, and I swear to God, all I could taste was pure sugar. I couldn't even taste the peanut butter. And this is how it is with food. Now, it's like this with the water. I'm so used to drinking filtered water that one day I went out and bought a bottle of water, and I took a sip, and it tasted so bitter and so full of poison that none of you even realize, because you drink it every day and your body gets adjusted to it. Now, that is the plan and has been the plan. As you know, it's our air is poisoned, our food is poisoned, our soil is poisoned, our pharmaceuticals are poison. I saw a video, a doctor spent $500,000 for his medical degree and just ripped it up. Because doctors don't heal you. They learned in school how to give you pharmaceuticals. That's what they do. A pill, a shot, a pill, a shot. Take this pill and you'll lose weight. Take this pill and you'll feel good, without realizing that all these pills will eventually destroy your body. So I'm really sharing this with new people who might have just found my channel and are not realizing all of this. So just spread the light, stay in the present moment. Don't worry about when anything's going to happen, because we are doing our job. There are so many people awake. There is so much more light than ever was before. Believe it and trust it. And if anyone says anything different, don't listen to it because it is not true. People are still saying there are more dark than light, and that is so not true. So not true. And people that are saying that and professing to be channels and light workers are anything but that. Now, I just want to tell you that the day that I lost it, what happened? Other than the fact that I was so depressed and so angry, I attracted the demons. They came back to my house. I was eating dinner and my knife dropped on the floor and then magically disappeared. And then I went into my bedroom to get my sage, and the most disgusting, bloody, black feather was in my tray where I keep my sage. Every time I think of it, I just cringe. It was so disgusting that I threw it out. Of course I threw it out. So you see, anger, depression, stress, worry attracts negative energy. And so what does that should tell you? All these people who don't believe you live in negative energy. You can think about them and you become negative. You pick it up because energy travels everywhere. That's how it works. And on the light side, you can visualize your future. You can talk to anyone you want to, and they will answer you. Even God. You know why God will answer you? Because God isn't a person and a judger. God is energy just like you. Jesus is energy just like you. All this stuff on planet Earth, everything on this planet is a lie, 100%. That's what it is. So you stay away from it. You spread light, you spread love, you do what brings you happiness and joy. And know that right around the corner, we're this close. I mean, 300,000 years it's been like this. And we're this close to the biggest change you can even imagine. So visualize how you want to live. Visualize what you want to see. And no, you won't need a car or a plane to travel because you can do it in your mind. So in a nutshell, when you leave planet Earth, you go home to beauty, to beautiful colors, to being young, to being happy, to being free, and every single person that's around you is only love. And all the other people that are not of love are on a different frequency than you. They can't even be around you. So if you've raised your frequency on high, you can't even be around other people, even your family, who have not. You could visit them if they're all over on the other side, but they can't come visit you. But this is the difference, because all of this light work is going to take this planet and lift it up into high frequency Earth. And all the other people that refuse to awaken, that are evil, that are bad, will fall off. Now, they might go to another planet that's Earth. This I don't know. Or they might go home. But the difference between home and high frequency Earth is that we will be living on high frequency Earth. And it'll be almost exactly the same as if we were home. The difference is we can be in our human body. And our human body will not age and will not ever be sick and can live for 1,000 years. And you can go wherever you want. You can see whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. But you're still going to school. You're still learning. You're still helping people if that's your mission. You're building if you're a builder. You're creating if you're a creator. I mean, the sky is the limit. Trust me, the sky is the limit. So, we have great things to look forward to. So stay away from negativity. Stay away from negative people. You owe them nothing. Because remember again, once you leave, they were only your family on this planet. Do you know if you didn't go to high frequency Earth and you just went home, that every person that you've ever been with before in every single capacity will be there too? I mean, you don't know. I wanted to tell you one thing, that I had a boyfriend who I had 3 lives with. He was my boyfriend in this life. He's now my ex, of course. He was my father in another life. He was my brother in another life. So all these people that you are so connected to, you think blood is so important and it's your family and you owe them stuff. You owe nobody anything because you only chose them to learn, to grow, to move up, to raise your frequency higher, higher, higher. What did Jesus do? Jesus raised his frequency. He doesn't have to come here. If he comes, who knows? He might come as a woman and be another person. You have no clue. But that's not going to happen anyway, because we are going to be on high frequency Earth, our home. And other people who still need to live and deal with karma, they'll probably have another planet that looks like Earth, that seems like Earth, and they'll deal with their karma there. Is that what you want to do? Do you want to stay on the wheel of karma? I know I don't, and I know I won't. So know that you won't too. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. And don't forget to join my channel, like, share, and comment. And have a very great week. And I'll see you again when I get another message. Bye, and thanks for joining.